Where you at, Berto?
The Future list is more toxic than you remember. Oh yeah, Future gotta be the most toxic nigga on this earth. This is literally a YouTube video of all his past cheek clapping activities. This is crazy. These hoes are for the streets.
The Future list is more toxic than you remember. The same repeating cycle from January to December. First it was Ciara, then Black Chyna and Harvey. They all wanted love from Future, but he left them feeling sorry. 7 baby mamas later, and Future keeps on pumping, but commitment never came.
It's crazy.
For him, it's always something. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down Future's relationship timeline and the list of women that he's been linked to during his time in the industry.
Future.
You know how there's those memes about Future being a toxic king?
Cheesecake.
Well, let's just say this video is way more
sensational
than I could have ever expected. And it all started with Future's first baby mama, Jessica Smith. And she dated Future all the way back in 2001.
That was rude. That was so rude. Why did I do that? I'm so sorry. I did not mean to disrespect you like that. I need to repent for that one.
And gave birth to their son Jacoby in 2002. When it comes to Jessica, she chose to work hard and stay out of the public eye. And for most fans, they never even heard of her until 2016 when she sued the rapper. Now, Jessica was suing for child support, claiming that Future neglected their son Jacoby.
Bro, I heard that Future is so toxic that all of his money that he earns as a rapper, because we all know he's a successful rapper, he's making tons of money, multimillionaire, right? And I heard that he put all of the money in like one of his close partners' front name or like one of his mom's name, somebody that he trusts, that he knows would never slime him, so that on paper, him as Future or whatever his real name is, he only makes like 20-30K a year, which if you guys don't know is not a lot of money. So if he ever gets sued or his baby mamas try to get child support, they can't get nothing because technically he's broke. That's a different level of toxic, bruh. Yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it, but that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Freecash, and the big talk of the town is
this a scam, Berto? What is this?
Well, look at this guy. And this guy, all people from our community that are making money through the Freecash app. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the Freecash app. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for Freecash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now, there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform. So they pay free cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now, I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically, it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family?
Future failed to maintain a loving and meaningful relationship with their son. Now, it's unclear why it didn't work out with the two, but for years, Future wasn't really linked to any more women that we know of, mainly because at this point, he wasn't famous at all. Years later, Future met his second baby mama, and this is India Jones. And just like Jessica, things became very serious when they welcomed their daughter London in March of 2009. And India doesn't spend a lot of time online talking about Future, although Future did rap about her on his song My Savages, and what was
My savages, my savages, my savages. Come on, man, we real Hendrix fans over here.
Probably his most respectful bar ever. He said,
I got love, but it ain't like the love I got for Indy. She held me down when I was broke, I got her to infinity.
And ultimately,
Hendrix.
the two didn't work out, but as you heard from that bar, Future will forever have love for her. After India, Future was linked to Britney Mealy, who's now an Instagram model that used to be an exotic dancer. The couple met in 2009 at an Atlanta club where Future was a regular visitor. According to her, he would always want her to dance for him, and eventually they exchanged numbers.
I don't know if it's just me, my nigga, but you will never catch me in a strip club throwing money. Like, that makes no sense to me. Like, literally, I'm stamping it right now. I promise you, if you ever see Berto in a club throwing money, the club must have paid me that money and said, hey, bro, throw this money and we're also going to pay you money on top of this money to throw it. Because I'm not putting my own money into the strip club game. Shout out to all my strippers. Shout out to all my women that's hustling, finessing them pockets. I salute to you. I really do. But me personally, I'm paying to see half naked women that I can only touch and just like it's a fantasy. That sounds like blue ball to me. Like, I'm straight. I'm super straight. I don't know how niggas do it, bro. One of my friends, his uncles came into town and he took us to the strip club for the first time. So I went to my first strip club like not too long ago because I have, again, no interest in that. And I was just dumbfounded by how like niggas really be in that whole like just throwing money, getting wasted. And they're just like memorized, like almost in a trance, like, oh shit, like foaming from the mouth, just looking at these hoes. And I'm just like, nigga, what? Like, I don't know, bro. It's not for me. Tell me if I'm tripping though. Am I on some little boy shit? I need my niggas to step up and let me know what it is. Like what's the appeal? Just seeing some ass and tit, like nigga, I've seen ass and tit. Like we done felt real ass and tit. Like I don't want to just be, you know what I'm saying, just looking. I don't know, bro.
But at first, things didn't really go anywhere because she had a boyfriend at the time. 2 years later, Britney started working at Magic City, and that's where her and Future's relationship reconnected. From there, the two started to travel together all the time, and he would take care of her, even moving her in to live with him.
Really?
In December of 2012, she gave birth to Future's third child.
Yo, so this is how this nigga move. Every girl I link with, one of them gotta get a baby, at least one. I gotta give every single girl a baby. Got it. Take your notes, Kings. This is how you rise to the levels of toxicity.
Which is his son, Prince. And according to Britney, things were going well with their relationship until Future really started to take off. She said the more successful he got, the more comfortable he was with mistreating her and disrespecting their home, saying that she even found out he had another family 4 miles away on the same street we had moved on.
Oh my God.
She continued, I didn't end the relationship when I found out because I was too deep in love, and he promised he was going to get rid of the other situation, as he called it.
Other situation? You just casually calling another family another situation? Oh yeah, this nigga must be stopped.
When the time was right. Yeah, that's crazy. Another family just 4 miles away? And he was realistically probably talking about India Jones or Jessica Smith. Ultimately, things didn't work with the two. And years later, in 2021, Britney exposed Future for disrespecting her to their son. That was when she posted a text message where his son asked Future to buy him some clothes. Future responds and tells him to tell his mom. And when Future's son responded, he verbatim said, your mother is a...
Oh my God.
Nah, that's just wild. I could not imagine telling a kid that your mother was a...
What
when exposing
the
this
fuck?
to the world, Britney said that Future was a real coward for sending this to their son, because he was only 8 years old at the time. And yeah, obviously Britney was mad and wasn't gonna let this slide, and she retaliated by raising his child support, with it being reported that Future is now paying her $5,000 a month. But before we go any further, please hit that like button. It's free and it helps the channel out a ton.
Do that.
Shortly after their initial relationship, Future was linked to Ciara.
Okay, dubs in the chat. First big win. I'm tripping. Let me calm my intrusive thoughts down, bro.
And this was in 2012 when the two were constantly seen together, but they ultimately confirmed their relationship in January of 2013. And by March, Ciara dropped her hit song Body Party, where she stripped for Future in the video.
I feel like you have to have a king in your queendom, and that's exactly what he is.
And things seemed to be going really well. You would see them out all the time, and by August, Future said that he planned to marry her.
Word.
Like, dang, she look good, man. Like I said, I'm gonna have her one day. He was like, man, stop and say something to her. I said, nah, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be with her one day. But that was 7 years ago, and I was saying that, and it ended up happening. Like, but I never met her, never
Manifestation, brothers.
Listen to any of her songs, never read up on her. I'm not like one of those guys.
You weren't a stalker.
I'm not a stalker.
Even buying a $500,000 wedding ring and engaging her in October.
So this is the real origin story. Let me break this down for y'all. So Future was already a toxic nigga from the streets of Atlanta. Knocking them down, knocking them up, leaving his presence left behind, right? But then he found true love. He found true love, willing to risk it all, willing to put the toxic boys in the past. You know what I'm saying? To put all the toxicity behind him, to settle down, show that he's truly in love, even when as far as getting a ring, bust down, boom. But let me tell y'all what happened. His heart got broken somewhere along the lines. Ciara did something that he could not accept. Something that he could not bounce back from. And you know what happened after that? He returned to his old ways. The villain arc re-sparked. Come on, man. This is what happened. This is why Future's so toxic now. I get it. I understand it. Ciara brought him back to his final form. Okay.
And this ring was huge and had a bunch of 15-karat emerald cut diamonds. And it wasn't just Future, Ciara was sprung as well, because she got a letter N tattoo on her ring finger. And this was for Future, because his real name is Nevadius.
His name is Nevadius.
Nevadius.
Yeah.
Nevadius.
Does he have one of those with the C on it?
He does.
Shortly after their engagement, Ciara revealed to the world that she was pregnant, making her Future's fourth baby mama.
Shit.
She gave birth to their son, whose name is Future, in May of 2014. And sadly, it was also in 2014 when Ciara and Future broke up. According to Ciara, Future had been cheating on her with his stylist, Tarina Lee.
I thought it was her that broke the heart, but this nigga he clearly is just a fucking demon.
But this only lasted for a short time, with Ciara returning the engagement ring only a month later.
Wow.
And the final confirmation that things were completely over was when Ciara got her end tattoo removed that was meant for Future.
Damn.
In January of 2015, Ciara released a breakup record titled I Bet. And in the song, she spoke about the breakup with lyrics like,
and I know that it hurts, you know that it hurts you cry.
And from this point, things stayed quiet for about a year. That's until January of 2016 when Future went on a Twitter rant. And this rant was a big deal at the time. He started off by saying, "This has control problems. I've got to go through lawyers to see baby Future. This just for 50."
No, Future, you can't do this, bro. You can't do this. This doesn't work when you have 3 other kids that haven't seen you in years, gang. We don't believe you. We don't believe that you want to see this child.
$15K a month. I just want baby Future, that's all. I've been silent for a
What about the other babies? You don't want them? What about the other children?
year and a half, and I ran out of patience. So yeah, Future was alleging that Ciara was making it hard for him to see baby Future. And obviously Ciara wasn't happy about this rant. So she sued Future for $15 million, claiming slander and defamation.
That sounds pretty steep for just a defamation case. No, 15 M's?
Through all of this, Ciara started to get closer to her now husband, Russell Wilson. And Russell Wilson embraced the stepdad role in baby Future's life and can often be seen looking like a good role model for baby Future. When it comes to Ciara, she said the breakup with Future was the best thing that she could have ever done. And during a different interview, Ciara alluded to Future being a bad parent. This is when she laughed about his co-parenting skills.
Like, what is co-parenting like for you guys?
Damn. Hell no. Nah, bitch, you doing too much. You messy as hell for that. She laughing like co-parenting. That doesn't exist.
Tim, you're awesome.
Now, there's not too much more that came out about their relationship, but I do hope they have things figured out for the kids. After Ciara, Future finally stopped getting these girls pregnant, and for about a year and a half, he was only linked to some women, but that doesn't mean it was any less crazy. In 2015, Future was linked to model Aaliyah Petty. This was after the rapper was spotted driving her around in his car, And the rumors were fueled even more when she was featured in the music video for his song Blow a Bag. It was also in 2015 when Future was linked to Black Chyna, and their relationship was—
Whoa! I didn't know they was full-blown kissing in the vid. This is some different level of method acting.
brief but very notable. Because for a little while there was rumors about the two dating in Hollywood, but Black Chyna confirmed the relationship in one of the most craziest ways possible, and this was when she revealed her hand tattoo that said Future. And right after she revealed their relationship to the world, Future did one of his most toxic moves ever. Because right after she revealed the hand tattoo, Future tweeted, "Single and focusing on what makes me happy."
Imagine claiming your nigga publicly and he does the exact opposite. Hendrix, sensational.
So she announced the relationship just for Future to say he was single. And not long after Black Chyna, Future was linked to Larsa Pippen.
Think of this Future story.
This was crazy. Hear this, y'all.
Future say he met Scottie Pippen, and Scottie Pippen didn't want to give him a picture.
According to reports, the then wife to NBA star Scottie Pippen allegedly cheated on the legendary basketball player with Future. And this led to her divorce with Scottie Pippen. But according to Larsa herself, her and Scottie were already separated when she—
Yeah, you're fucking good for nothing, bitch. That's different level of pain, gang. Oh my God. You a legendary basketball player. For whatever reason, you dubbed this nigga like, I ain't taking no pictures with you, nigga. And he goes and fucks your wife. Your wife!
met Future.
So you were separated when you were seeing Future?
Yeah.
Shut up. Here you could hear her speak on her first date with Future, saying that they talked for like 7 hours and shared their whole life stories with each other.
No, we literally spoke for like 7 hours the first time I ever saw him, and I kind of like told him all my life and like, you know, kind of like why I am like where I am today and all that stuff. And he kind of—
You're where you are today because you married Scottie Pippen.
He gave me his whole like life, you know, where he was in his life. And it was basically just like, we related on the most simple, organic way. Like I didn't need anything from him. He didn't need anything from me. It was just like, we were just two people that were like—
that wanted to clap. Let's keep it a stack.
Trying to figure our way, you know?
A source that was close to Scottie Pippen told Us Magazine, Scottie is devastated. He found out about Larsa and Future and couldn't handle it. And yeah, when their relationship came out, Larsa Pippen denied everything. And Future, being Future, really didn't speak on the situation. But fans think that Future rapped about the situation on Moneybagg Yo's song Federal Fed. Future said,
I did it by mistake, it wasn't on purpose, and I'm fucking your wife.
Oh my God, this nigga's crazy. Nah, I need to run that back. That's hard.
I did it by mistake, it wasn't on purpose, and I'm fucking your wife. She was choosing up and it was on sight, had her riding on me like a motorbike.
And now I'm not sure if this line is in—
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Scottie Pippen, you gotta get it back in blood, bro. I know we not supposed to be condoning violence, but that can't slide, bro. That can't slide, nigga. You gotta get it back in blood. Fuck your legacy, fuck your freedom, all that. You gotta go get it back in blood in GTA. I'm dead serious, bro. He can't get away with this.
aimed towards Scottie Pippen?
No.
Because Future could have very well been talking about someone else's wife. After Larsa Pippen, Future started dating Joie Chavis, who became Future's 5th baby mama. And Joie Chavis is also the baby mama of Bow Wow and NFL player Trayvon Diggs. When it comes to Future, they started dating in 2017, and it was in 2018 when she gave birth to their son, Hendrix. And the couple was on and off for about 2 years. But now they seem to be on stable co-parenting terms. And here you could hear Joie speak what it's like raising 3 kids.
What is this number 6 or 7 now?
Kids with 3 different baby daddies.
Tired, y'all. Like, you know, it's like having 2 kids is one thing. Having 3 is like having 10. The babies is where they at. I need a break. Shy is with her dad. Hendrix is with my mom. It's so hard to like manage a business and make sure I'm overseeing that Instagram. Someone says stop having them if you're tired. Good one. Shut up. People be tired without kids. Like, what are you talking about?
And in this next little chapter, I'm gonna cover two women at once because their stories intertwine with each other. I'm talking about Eliza Reign and Cindy Renee. It was between 2018 and 2020 when Future was linked to these two women. And both these women accused Future of not being there or claiming the kids that he had with them. Now, according to Eliza Reign, her relationship with Future went downhill after she got pregnant with him, and Future tried to coerce her into getting an abortion. She didn't get the abortion and ended up giving birth to their baby named Reign. And for a long while, Future wasn't claiming the baby until a 2020 DNA test proved that he was the father of both Eliza Reign and Cindy Renee's kids.
Why are you even denying it at this point, bro? You done had fucking 7 of them already. Nigga, you know you knocking it down and you spraying the club up, G.
And this was after a long, lengthy legal battle where Eliza had to team up with Cindy Renee to prove that their kids was Future's. And when Future reacted to the DNA test, he said to keep it pushing and to teach these hoes how to keep their business off
the internet.
And you know Future was really salty because during Mother's Day of that very same year, Future put out his now infamous tweet where he wished most his baby mothers a happy Mother's Day. And yeah, he literally said, "Paris, your mom deserves it. Joey, thank you for being an incredible mom. Happy Mother's Day, baby K. Happy Mother's Day, Ciara. Thank you for holding my prince down, Britney. And happy Mother's Day, India." But you didn't see Eliza or Cindy's name in those tweets at all. And throughout all of this drama, Future...
Future, you're a bad person, man. Keep it up, honestly. This is what we need out of, rappers like Future, bro. Toxicity and just terrible influences in the world. Because that's the type of music that gets you going. That's the type of shit we need. I like this. Keep it up, Future, man. I love it. I'm gonna be listening to that new album, brother. I hope you knocked up a few more baby mamas, broke their hearts and some more shit. This is what we need. This is the type of energy that I need to be hearing in the gym. You know what I'm saying? And so I could sing along to the lyrics and live a life that I would never live in IRL. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a great father. Whenever I have kids, I'm gonna be very involved in my children's life. But sometimes it's good to have out-of-body experiences, and we experience that through the music. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing, Future. I love it.
He was still linked to other women, and at the end of 2019, leading into 2020, he was linked to Lori Harvey, which if you don't know, she's the daughter of Steve Harvey. They officially confirmed their relationship with a love trip to Jamaica in January of 2020, and their relationship was a big deal with everybody talking about it online. When it comes to Steve Harvey, he was asked if he approved about his daughter dating Future,
Hell no.
And his response was, "I don't know nothing about that."
Yeah.
How do you feel about your daughter dating Future?
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, you don't? Do you approve of Future?
I don't know nothing
about it. Okay.
Ultimately, Future and Lori Harvey lasted about 8 months long, with Future seeming to have moved on with Des Dior.
Drop them lyrics.
And Lori Harvey later dating Michael B. Jordan.
Damn, Michael, you went outside for this one. I can't, bro. I'm not following nothing up that Future touch. Period. Michael B, you too P for this, man. You got way too much motion to be Future's leftover. I'm sorry. You can't do it, gang.
Among others, before eventually settling down with Damson Idris. And there were multiple occasions after the breakup where Future took shots at Lori Harvey. And here you can see Future respond to the news that Lori was sleeping with Trey Songz.
You ducked too late. I see you. I like that. It's cute. I hate you, ghetto. But y'all got some good. Despite the ghetto chicks post, I love pretty women. Period. No matter what you hear or see, my bitch gotta be bad. My lady, my one lady. Hey.
This nigga's evil, bro.
It's gonna happen. When these racks blue, motherfuckers do whatever for this shit.
Yeah.
Two things we don't do. We don't give money back and we don't say sorry.
Also, during the song Maybach with 42 Doug, Future said,
"Toss to him, Future."
He literally called out Steve Harvey by name, and this just went super viral on the internet. The next woman on Future's list is Des Dior, and she's a rapper who began her relationship with Future near the end of...
These are all just the hoes that were publicized, by the way. These are none of the bitches that, you know, just got hit on the side that the internet never could find out about because they just weren't relevant enough. This is crazy.
2020. And at first, things seemed pretty serious because Future actually got her a huge diamond ring for Valentine's Day of 2021. And
he's just having too much money and motion at this point, though. This is this. Back when he was dating Ciara, I'd take the ring and gifts like that more seriously. But now he's at a point, I'm sure Future's up a couple hundred M's, bruh. That diamond ring ain't nothing, man. He blew that shit. He just doing it for fun now.
in that same song Maybach with 42 Doug, Future also rapped about Dez saying,
Tell Dez made me some noodles, turn my young bitch to a shooter.
Ultimately, the two didn't seem to work out. And according to Des Dior, part of the reason it didn't work out was because she was selfish.
We were both artists. So he was super hands-on with me, like helping me, just always there. So when it was time for him to like focus on his artistry, I found myself not really knowing how to take it, and I didn't really communicate that because I didn't realize like that's what I was doing for real. Yeah. You know? Like I didn't realize I was in a space of being just a tad bit selfish.
She also said that the relationship ended peacefully, and Future still showed love to Dez when she was promoting some music that she was releasing. And that brings us to the most recent girl that Future was linked with, which is Donna Daffy, who's a German singer. In September of 2024, they made a red carpet appearance together and were said to have been dating after the pair were holding.
I wonder what the mindset is for a girl dating Future with just knowing their history. There's gotta be a level of fuck it. This is like the women that we see in movies that just love the bad boy. Like, oh yeah, this nigga's gonna play me. He gonna break my heart. He's gonna do me dirt. I might get a baby from him, and it's not gonna work out. 100%, it's not gonna work out. But we here for a good time, not a long time. I'd imagine that's the mindset going into a relationship with Future, ain't it? For all my hoes in the comment section, man, you're like if you was gonna had the opportunity to rock with Future, is that like what's the mindset?
Hands in Paris. Now, it's unclear whether the two are still dating into 2025, but knowing Future, they're most likely not. Because as you learned from this video, Future is one of the most toxic rappers that we've ever seen. Now,
This is crazy. Hey, man, how many? We need a baby counter. Was that 6 or 7?
Where you at, Berto?
I'm out of here, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Where you at, fam?
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.